This is the first clearer morning I've had in the Smokies, and I'm getting so many views this morning. It's awesome. I don't think I've ever shown you my little cook stove before, so I thought I'd just walk through that. Got a 3-piece windscreen and then a little platform. So just 3-sided windscreen with a little platform. I use solid fuel tablets, which look like this. This one's kind of dirty because I had it in with some half-used ones, and so there's like little ashes on it. But usually they just look clean white. Stick it in there, fire it up. Rest my pot of water on top, and I'm all set to cook. This view snuck up on me, took my breath away. My sister and I saw these same flowers at Cold Springs Shelter, that overlook there, and we noticed how they're a little bit asymmetrical, and each flower looks a little bit like a person, a head, 2 arms up, 2 legs down, sort of like celebrating or cheering or jumping jacking or something. And I wanted to call it celebration flower, because you look at all these things just jumping up in the air, so happy. How could you not be celebrating? She looked it up later and discovered it was some kind of a saxifrage. Had a bit of a close call with my trekking poles a while ago. I had them safely leaned up in sort of a crook of a tree branch, so I knew they were good, and then I had my pack resting near them. Well, my pack had one of those slow motion leans that eventually led to a fall. So I hear the pack starting to fall. I turn around. I see it hit the trekking poles, knocks it out of the little crook I'd put them in, and sends them down this steep slope. Well, fortunately, they got caught up right away. So both of their little points, the handle part was down. Both of their little points were within reach. So I just gently grabbed each one and rescued it. But man, if those poles had slid down even just another 3 or 4 feet, it would have been risky trying to recover them for sure. Another tough day on the trail. Most of the shelters at the Smokies have these bear cable setups where they got a line stretched between like telephone poles and then cables with a hook at each end. So you can hook your food up to the cable, pull down until you get to the other hook, and then attach that hook to one of the telephone poles. Shelters also have privies associated with them. Basically just a pit toilet. And all the shelters have a water source close by. In this case, the water source is right in front of the shelter. And they have a table and benches for an eating area undercover.